So this is Tactical Breach Wizards, a new game by Suspicious Developments. I did quickly check out the achievement list to see what we're working with, and it looks like we have a grand total of 61 achievements that seem to be quite unique and add a lot of replayability to the game, so I am super excited to get through my first run through and then maybe go through and clean up some achievements. I did play this game for about 30 minutes last night to get a feel for the gameplay, kind of how the game paces itself, and it's like someone handpicked me out of a crowd, analyzed me Watchdog style, then proceeded to tell their boss that they needed to develop a game catered specifically to me. It has everything I enjoy. It's a turn-based tactical RPG mixed with puzzles, mixed with fantasy tabletop themes, with a genuinely interesting buddy cop-esque story to wrap it all together and put a little bow on top. That being said, let's breach into Tactical Breach Wizards, the Dojasa Strait a few years ago. WizTac, this is Mage Actual. We're in position, Suppression Hex is online. Trauma Control Charms up, Breach Glyphs are hot. Alright, Zan, what's the foresight telling you? I'm seeing 3 Sprig Acolytes, Soft Wood Silence Mac 10s. Alright, yeah, you can see the little, I guess, Wood Silenced Mac 10. Let's go with, if you're losing your touch, sure, I'll pick up the slack. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so Liv's going in first. Alright, so our objective, select your 3-bolt burst ability, then issue order on the enemy to shoot them. Okay, so this is our 3-bolt burst. So what I was talking about earlier when it said it has kind of some tabletop themes, well, obviously we got the big one of wizards, right? But also we have stuff like movement cost, attack actions, that sort of thing. If we use our 3-bolt burst, it's going to do, up in the top right, it's going to do 1 damage and 1 knockback. So the description of this, fire a burst of 3 arcane bolts, and the knockback pushes the unit this many squares. If they hit a wall, remaining knockback is taken as damage. Knockback damage ignores armor. Okay, so we're gonna shove this guy through a window here. And one of the only gripes that I have about this game is that the confirm for an action is a right click. And in both of the games that I'm playing that are even somewhat similar to this game, Breach and Clear and Baldur's Gate 3, it is quite the opposite. It's left click to confirm your action, and right click is when you don't want it to confirm your action. So that's going to take a little bit of getting used to, and I'll probably end up doing stuff that I didn't mean to do, but luckily, if I accidentally do something like a move right here, we've got this nice little rewind. Yeah, this was so nice of them. I like this a lot. We're even on hard difficulty. We can still just rewind our last action, try it again. I love that, because then we can just keep trying the same level without having to restart it over and over again. So let's go ahead and use our 3-bolt burst on this guy right here. And it's saying, if we can see this, it's saying that we are going to fire him backwards 2 spaces. Is he going to take 2 damage or what? Oh, I guess, yeah, he'll take 2 damage because he'll die from this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm still getting kind of used to some of the icons and stuff, but let's hit him with that. And it should just push him out, and that will be the end of him. Now we need to make our way to the laptop and use the laptop. Find your use laptop ability on the left and use it. And I think we're done. We're done with that room. Just automatically move to the next one. What are we doing here, Liv? They've got us raiding a Druid Mafia smuggling ship. How is this a military op? You know I don't ask these kinds of questions, Zan. And you know I sleep better than you. Let's go with this one, the bottom one. I guess we're not finding out in the corridor. Right, so what's behind door number 2? I see 4 hostiles, more sprigs, and an elder shrub lord. You good for 3? I'm good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful. See what I was talking about? There's a little buddy cop action here. A little back and forth. That was only 2. I'm letting you blossom. Okay, so here's where the puzzle aspects kind of come into play. So there's a couple things that I could do. So right away, I think on my first attempt doing this, I went ahead and 3-bolt bursted this guy because it's like, oh, it's so obvious he's already shooting at me. But really, what we're going to do is we're going to move first to the laptop. We could use the laptop. It's not going to cost us anything. We could just go ahead and do that, get it taken care of. And instead of shooting this guy with a 3-bolt burst, we should take care of this guy, because we also can't take cover from him. We can only take cover from this guy. So we kind of have to be pretty strategic when it comes to our decision making going forward in this game, because it seems like that's going to be kind of a common theme of there's a right way to beat each level. Take care of that guy, just go into cover, we'll end the turn, and then basically after we end each turn, we just can't rewind past that, but I'm cool with where we're at, so go ahead and end the turn. And I guess he doesn't do anything, which is strange. We also have this foresee ability, which kind of lets us see what's going to happen. And I'm going to see what it does. Interesting. Well, let's rewind that because we can. Let's use a 3-shot burst on him. Oh, it did take him out. Okay, maybe it's because of that knockback. Maybe since it can't knock him back, it deals an extra damage. That's probably what it is, because it did say that. I just wasn't sure if that was exactly the case. All right, what's next? 2 sprigs and a great oak in a ghillie suit. The great oak is wearing a ghillie suit? It is, yeah. Isn't it already a tree? Maybe they want to be mistaken for a sniper. I'll just say, look, I just say what I see. Let's get in there and kill it and breach. So objective up in the top, move to the laptop, and then down here we have this guide is only shown on this level. Drinking that sweet tutorialization while you can. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. What do we got going on? This is interesting. So reinforcement door. Seal this door to stop reinforcements. So it has 1 remaining reinforcement, but it wants us to move to the laptop, and we have a guy here. Oh, that's Liv. Oh, well, this will be easy then. All right, so let's go ahead and move up to the laptop. We use the laptop, and then we can shoot 3 shots burst. This sprig right here should go flying through the door, and we should see another enemy come out of here. And I think because there's no enemies in the room right now, we can't do a 4C because even the game doesn't know what's going to happen yet, I guess. So let's end the turn. And then we have this other ghillie suit shrub lord coming out of the reinforcement door, and I don't think anybody else is going to come out of there. That being said, his gun, or his damage, does 1 knockback, so if he hits Liv, who he's currently aiming at, she will go through this window and die. So what am I gonna do? I guess I'll just move here, and then now he's aiming at us because we're closer. I think the enemy descriptions and the damage descriptions and like all the ability and action descriptions are really, really great in this game. It's actually it's such a stark difference from Breach and Clear, where it gives you no tooltips on what anything is gonna do in that game. For this, it's awesome because I can kind of plan, I can read the description and plan my next move based on what it says. He's targeting us now because the Mafia Shrub Lord Goss targets the nearest hostile they have line of sight to and will shoot them in the outcome phase. So basically what it's saying is if we don't want him to shoot Liv, we need to basically be standing right next to him, or at least be the closest adversary to him. So let's just use a 3-shot burst, I guess. Do that. Use the 4C button to find out whether Liv can dodge this shot. Well, he's not shooting at Liv, so we should be good. Wait, use 4C button to find out whether Liv can dodge this shot. If she's not being targeted, rewind until she is. Okay, so let's just do that then. Yeah, she didn't dodge it. She went right out the window. You can always rewind all the way back to the start of your turn. Try it now. I will do that. So now we're going to try my plan. All right, I'll take the hint. But you owe me a mending vial after this. So now let's use our 3-shot burst. Hit him. Then we'll 4C. He shoots at us. Then Liv shoots him. Nice. Perfect. End turn to commit everything you've done and proceed. And that is it. Objective complete. Select done. All right. Intel said this is where they're holding the asset. RIP Intel. You see him? Yeah, they've got him bound and tagged. I don't like this. Don't you feel something weird coming from him? No, but I can't see the future. I can only move infinitely fast. Maybe I'll feel it for all of the 0 seconds I'm clearing the room and extracting him unharmed. Don't rush this one, Liv. There's a wild card in that room. I'm a Chronomancer Zan. What the fuck does that mean? What's a Chronomancer? Looked it up. Chronomancer is a time-controlling wizard, which makes sense because of words like chronological. I'm just saying, if something goes south, you know your orders. The asset is the priority. If you have to blink him out of here yourself, you do it. I say got it. Oh, she's getting like sucked off. Okay, so our objectives. You only have time to deal with 1 threat, either this guy or this guy who is about to shoot the hostage. Try saving Liv and see if they shoot the hostage. Try saving the hostage and see if Liv can save herself. Well, let's go here. We'll move here so we can shove this guy out of a window because he's got way too much health just to damage him. Click 4C to see how this plays out. And they shoot the hostage. What do you know? So we'll rewind. Let's see. All right, so now we'll try and save the hostage. And we'll shoot the Mafia Sprig. Yeah. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I just noticed these reinforcement doors. So I'm going to go right up here. Yeah, I'm going to go right here. Then I'm going to shoot this guy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we'll click 4C. And it looks like they both blinked out. So, shit, I can't save them both. Oh my god, who knew? Who knew that would be the outcome? All right, so the hostage must survive. The hostage is safe. End your turn. Yes, let's see. Move next to the hostage and use blink to extract them. All right, so let's move here. Vesker to WizTac requesting immediate blink out. I have the asset, but something got Kennedy. There it is. Title screen, Tactical Breach Wizards. Nice little tutorial. I'm sure we'll figure out more of the game as we, play it, obviously. We've completed 1 mission in Act 1, The Break. And we're moving on to the Rushwater PD. And I did not understand this at first, but this is a different character than the one we were just playing. We'll continue with their portion of the story in the next one.